Hi, I'm Lindsay from Visions Incorporated. This is a chair yoga practice designed to help you trust your evolution. For today's practice, we'll be using a sturdy chair and we'll want to have some room to move around and breathe. Now, if you're brand new to yoga or maybe just a little nervous, don't worry, you are in the right place. I've gotcha. Let's begin seated in our chair. As we find our way to our sturdy chair, feet on the floor, hands in our lap, we'll close our eyes, breathe in and out. Find a few natural breaths right here. Let's take one hand and place it to our heart. Take the other hand to our belly. Holding our heart chakra and our sacral chakra. These two powerful energy centers. These two powerful energy centers that cultivate love and strength. Let's turn that energy inward as we set the intention, I am becoming, and that is enough. Breathing in the becoming, exhaling the truth, that is enough. With an exhale, we'll drop our hands to our sides in our seated mountain pose. The spine lengthens, crown of the head towards the sky, arms dropped heavy to our sides, honoring where we are right now. However high we might be on that mountain, even if we are just starting our journey. With an inhale, let's bring our hands to our hips. Exhale, send the ribs and shoulders to the right as we remain seated in the chair. Then we'll take a slow circle with the ribs forward across the thighs, moving over to the left. Exhale, we'll roll through center. And then take the ribs again to the right. Seated torso rolls around across the thighs to the left as we come back. Hands can remain on the hips or reach down across the legs, coming back up, maybe reach to the sky. Exhale to the right. Forward across those legs. Inhale on the left. Once or twice more, beginning to the right. Trust the process. Find this fluid movement. Finishing up the round that you're on. We'll come to seated, hands to the hips. Let's meet there. Breathe in and out. Once again, meeting at center, hands to our hips. Exhale, shoulders and ribs shift to the left. Let's come forward across the legs, over to the right, and then back. We'll try that again. Move to the left as slow as you can, circling forward, over to the right, coming back, maybe adding those arms, reach down to the left, forward across the legs to the right. Inhale, lift up. Exhale again to the left, forward and across. Inhale on the right. Couple more rounds just like this. Make these movements as big as you can. Finishing up the round that you're on, we'll meet with our hands to our hips. Breathe in and out. Once again, big breath in. Let it go. Beautiful. With an inhale, let's bring our hands to our lap. Exhale, extend the right leg out in front of you, heel down, toes lift up. Breathe in. Exhale, push the toes to the floor. Inhale, lift that right foot, toes up. Exhale, point, push down. Once more on this right side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, push down, then take the right foot, circle it around at the ankle. Same foot, switch direction, circling the opposite way for a few rounds. Good. Let's release the right heel down, one hand on either leg, looking at the right toes. Lean forward, slide the right hand down the leg as far as you can. Maybe capture the toes. If that isn't available, again, we're just going to reach where we can and breathe here. One more. Softening forward. Inhale, rise up to a seat. Exhale, bend the right knee. Send the left leg out. Heel to the floor, toes lift up. Breathe in. Exhale, push those toes down. Inhale, lift the toes up. Exhale, push down. Once more on this side, lift up. And exhale, push down. Take the left foot, circle it around. Wonderful. Same foot, switch directions. Circle the opposite way. Let's come back to center, lower the heel, wiggle the toes. Breathe in. Exhale it out. Relax the toes. Keep the left leg extended, one hand on either thigh, looking at those toes. Lean forward, slide the left hand down, grab for whatever is available. Trust the pace of your own unfolding. Inhale, we'll rise all the way back up. Exhale, put a bend to the left knee, placing that foot to the earth. Hands to the lap as we breathe in. Breathe it out. Good. Again, full breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Wonderful. With our next inhale, let's extend both legs out in front of us. Heels down, toes can lift up or press down. We want to keep ourselves seated in the chair. Breathe in, bring the hands back to the lap. Exhale, look down at the ground between the big toes, and then walk the fingers forward. Melt the chest over the legs. With our head heavy, we'll take a few breaths here. Trust what you are becoming as you let go of the strain and the stress, letting it roll off our back, releasing it from the body. What would it mean for us to feel relaxed and free? Inhale, just as slowly as we rolled forward. We're going to take ourselves back up. Take your time, the head can lift up last. Breathe in and out. Beautiful. Once again, full breath in. Let it go. With an inhale, put a bend back to the knees, placing our feet to the floor. Exhale, our hands will join together at our heart. Take another big breath in and out. Let's begin to link our movement and our breath, finding one breath per movement. Inhale, the arms will reach up overhead as high as they can go. Then exhale, we're going to turn to the right as we open the arms wide to a T, dropping them to about shoulder height. Inhale, lift those arms back up as we return to face forward. Exhale, now turn to the left, opening the arms wide to that T. Inhale, return to center, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Take a full breath in and out right here. Inhale, we slowly will roll back up to our seat. Exhale, hands to our heart. Continuing to move through this seated salutation, one breath per movement. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, the twist to the right. Inhale, lift back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. One full breath here. No rush or hurry. Move at your own pace. Inhale, we'll roll to a seat. Exhale, hands to the heart. Movement continuing as an evolution, not looking for perfection here. We'll try 2 more rounds. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. One full breath there. Inhale, roll up to a seat. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more time, reach high. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Taking that last breath right here, honoring what we are becoming, we'll roll up to our seat. Exhale, hands to the heart. Checking in with the breath. Continuing down our personal path of evolution, trusting the process, returning here if we need support. As we inhale, thumbs will rise to our forehead. Exhale as we bow and say, Namaste. If this video was helpful to you, I would love to see you again. I'm Lindsay, and I run Visions Incorporated, where I offer live virtual classes and deeper support. You can find all the links to practice with me again below, or check out visionsincorporated.com to join the community.